Show and tell! What the hell? And the eagle has landed, Godzilla. And I'm very happy to show this one off. It's the new Godzilla 2, what is it, King of the Monsters, coming out pretty soon. Big old figure here. It says that it was, what, 20 inches head to tail, maybe? It is, it's pretty damn big, I have to say. I was pretty excited to get this, and it's at Walmart right now. I don't know if other retailers are gonna carry it. Jakks Pacific put it out, which is very impressive. Jakks Pacific has come a long way, but it's not very articulated. The tail comes disassembled, so you have to put the tail together. And let's walk him over here. Ba, 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 ba. Dun, 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 dun. Everything's falling. Everything's falling now. Jesus. All right. Oh, for Pete's sake. Here we go. Big ass tail. Look at that. Beautiful. And again, you have to. It comes in two pieces, and you click them together. He's got articulation in the legs, none at the foot. It's got like a little area here where it's cut off, but it's. I'll tell you why in a minute. Arm is articulate, and that's it. And it's made out of several kinds of plastic here. It's got like what seems to be this harder, possibly hollow, possibly very hollow plastic. But at the ends of these, it's a softer, almost rubbery, more pliable plastic. Same thing with the spikes over here and the feet. The feetsies, the handsies, and the spikes. My previous video, I commented that he looked like. Excuse me, I just burped. Sorry. How rude. He looked like he was a little, like, drunk. He's got, like, if you take a look at his face here, he's got this, like, this pretty cool smile here. So, I like this Godzilla a lot. It looks very similar to the first legendary Godzilla design, except the other legendary, the first Godzilla movie from 2014 from Legendary had a bigger gut. Yeah, so, but yeah, this is a massive figure. This takes up a lot of space. I already tried putting this in my shelf, one of my shelves, and it seems like I'm just going to have to disassemble it again so that I can actually make it fit and store it and then try to find some storage later on. But yeah, very cool Godzilla design. I'm very happy with a more modernized, realistic-looking Godzilla. Now, how much is this going to cost you? Not a lot, and that's what's cool. Like, if you get something like this is huge, by the way. Let me just bust out the last Marvel Legend I was working on. This is a Marvel Legend. This cost like 22 to 24 to 20 bucks, maybe 18 on Amazon if you're lucky. This thing also costs 20 bucks. Yeah, that thing is so yeah, what while these are more articulate and made for collectors and man children like myself, these are aimed at the kiddos but have a certain kind of collector appeal. I like collecting Godzilla stuff. Have for many years, and sometimes I would stop and then sometimes get back into it. Have some Japanese items here and there. Have stuff from Chud Masters. In fact, I will show you a few other Godzilla figures that I bust out to compare with this. In the mid-90s, we got... now, okay, this is what's popping up in the shelves. These are from Bandai. These are vinyl. Look how small. It's like Godzilla and Baby Mechagodzilla. Let me get a... where was the other one? Damn it, boy, where'd you put it? Damn it! God damn it, son of a bitch. Well, here's the last Godzilla that I was showing off. Compare him to that. Yeah, he's much bigger than that as well. Let us bust out this guy over here. I gotta assemble his tail. This one came out. This one's from Bandai as well. This one came out in 2007. And I thought he was big. I had this guy on the shelf for a while. This is what I refer to as the Millennial Godzilla. It's the Millennium Godzilla, as it was I think they were selling it as Millennium Godzilla, but I was calling it Millennial Godzilla jokingly. I'd like to get another one of these eventually, but the prices have soared. But this is nice too. This cost me around 25, I want to say, maybe 30. But this guy for $20 still towers over him. Now, the kids. This is a Trendmasters Mecha Godzilla. I thought this guy was huge in my collection, but again, he's also pretty small compared to him. I actually got to clean him up. Look how dusty he is. Look what the plastic has gone through over the years. It's yellowed. I kind of like when that happens, though. On my Super Nintendos, my Nintendos, when plastic starts yelling. And to get new batteries for him. The Trendmasters Godzillas were so awesome. I may do a separate review on those. I need to get new batteries. He did have light-up eyes. This was one of my favorite toys for a while, this giant Mecha Godzilla. This is actually my first Mecha Godzilla, any version of Mecha Godzilla that I've had. I may just do a Mecha Godzilla video. And here's an odd one. Here's an old fellow. Here's an old bloke, yeah. Ultraman. This is an Ultraman figure that I picked up. Fucking forgot where. I think, oh yeah, downtown Laredo, Texas. We had a lot of people that, he also had an electronic thing. I had to switch out the batteries on him. He's about the size of a Power Ranger from the 90s. When I said 12 inches, so maybe this guy makes him 15, I don't know. You want to have Ultraman fight Ultraman. Made out of hard plastic. Very similar plastic, too, on these guys. Yeah. Now, here's what I really wanted to compare it to, because I finally found something to scale this with. It's going to go with a good scale. The one thing that I like with, as far as my figures go, one thing that I try to push for is accuracy with regard to scale, right? You know, it doesn't have to be like from the same series or something. I like things to scale together, whether it's like a He-Man toy or a Marvel Legends, their 6-inch scale or whatever, 3 3/4. And you could mix and match. I've always enjoyed doing that since I was a kid. So this from Bandai, 2007 also, Mecha Godzilla scales really well with this guy here. And again, this guy probably cost me about 25 to $30. And again, if you try to find him online, it's probably not going to be cheap. And again, this guy's $20. So how do they do that? How can, with inflation, and how are they able to keep the price low? And I think it's because the fact that the plastic is not vinyl. It's a hollow plastic with some softer pieces right there. And I think at a certain point, they're going more for quantity. It doesn't have too much articulation. But then again, this doesn't have a lot of articulation either. This Mecha Godzilla Kiryu does not have any leg thigh articulation, whereas the other Godzilla did. So he scales pretty well. A little short, but still works pretty fine. Mighty fine. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely worth picking up for the price. I may try to pick up 1 or 2 more of these just to like paint up and see what sort of fun I can have. Some that I can display in different areas. Now, there is going to be a much larger version of this Godzilla coming out, hopefully in the near future. I'm hoping sooner than later, because I do want to pick that up. Now, if this one costs $20, I'm guessing that one may cost somewhere between 30 or 40, which I think would be worth it. I think, unlike the King Kong or the Rampage figures, I think these are going to do a lot better on the shelves. I think a lot more fathers, mothers, and their daughters and sons will want to pick these up. Because the price point too. You get something that's $20 that's this big. That looks a lot better than a Transformer that's like that big, and that's gonna break. This is durable. You can punch him and he'll be fine. So yeah, there's your Godzilla. I highly recommend him. Pick him up. He's gonna go, even if you don't have another figure to have him hang out with. which I hope I'm hoping they make a Mothra, Rodan, or King Ghidorah at about this scale. I know they can't make the super big one, but if they make one that's at this scale, I would be so happy. That would be so awesome. But I think they're testing the market out. Maybe by the time it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray, um, they may just say, all right, we'll put out a King Ghidorah or something like that. But meanwhile, you'll get these smaller variations that will go good with this scale too. Those are at about $15, and I've already seen them. They look pretty good, but I wanted to pick up this guy first. I may do a little review on Rodan and King Ghidorah, and I didn't see Mothra yet. But anyway, folks, this was your another Godzilla episode of Show and Tell What the Hell. Thanks for checking this out, I guess. Take care. We'll see you later. And wait, I said that wrong. God damn it. We'll see you later on.